Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we will be hitting a dumbbell only leg workout. If you're looking for a workout that you can do to target the booty, give you the leg burn without using a lot of equipment, so here's the workout that you could do with me. So now let's go to the gym and have fun. To get a great butt, we gotta start our workouts first with warm-ups that will allow blood flow to the glutes and also enhance our mobility. Usually I do hip abduction movement in different angles, and for this one, I'm starting off with body weight Romanian style lunges, then standing hip abductions, and then the isometric squat holds with a glute hamstring stretch in between. Then I get some body weight cardio in which I did some dumbbell squat swings for 3 rounds of 8 reps. Then we move on to our working set 1, starting off with dumbbell front squats or goblet squats. These are great for doing at the start of a workout to prime your glutes for activation, just as doing the hip thrust in order to feel the neuromuscular connection. I added some duck walks too. Oh my god, they are one of my favorite leg and glute builders, and if you ever want to step up your quad and glute game even more, I would totally recommend them. Then I proceeded on to the dumbbell hip thrusts. Since we're not using a lot of weights here at all, we need to maximize the burn by focusing even more on the form. Make sure your hips externally rotate out at the top, feet stays planted on the ground at around 45 degrees, and you push back up in a full straight line going through the full range of motion. Then comes the third working set, the single leg deadlifts. These are great for building the glute hamstring tie-in, but also helps you with stability, which you will need in order to make the workouts with the dumbbells progressively harder. You will see what I mean by this later on in the video. Then the last move of our working set 1 is the dumbbell sumo squat. This is a combination of a sumo squat and a deadlift. Just make sure that you lean back and squat low just as you are using a barbell. After a short quick break, we will move on to the working set 2. I have been doing single leg squats using a dumbbell for a while now, and ooh, they're just as hard as the heavy barbell, trust me. This is what I mean by progressively overloading your muscles over time, only using the dumbbells. Then we move on to our working set 2, which is the dumbbell side hip abduction. You could also perform these with plates if that makes it easier for you. These are great for targeting the side butt. And then we move on to the quadruped position and do the glute kickbacks. Again, make sure you're going all the way up and down. If you have access to the cable machine, that is good, but we can still do it without using weight. Just do them straight after harder moves like the single leg squats, which I did before, and then move straight onto the kickbacks without any rest in between. You'll be totally exhausted. Your muscles out in it, but in a good way though. So here's last but not least the Bulgarian move, which is also my favorite move for targeting your glutes. Different people have different ways of training them, but I want to share with you the technique that works for me and how you can do it too to maximize your gains. First, choose a stance position that allows you to target the muscles that you prefer. If you take a larger stance, you will be primarily working on your hamstrings and lower butt muscles of the gluteus maximus. And if you take a narrow stance, you'll be mostly feeling it in your upper butt and quads. Some people say you will not be working on your glutes as much if you take a narrower stance, but from my personal and anecdotal experience, it still does work on my glutes, provided that you squeeze your glutes in the lower isometric position and squeeze on top again, moving slow in between each reps. Also, some say lean your back forward, but I just feel it a lot more in my lower butt area. But since I am working on my upper butt more right now, I just do the lunge with a neutral spine position. The leg workout is done. Hope you guys enjoyed my workout video. And I just want to tell you that if you're not working out at a gym, or if you just don't feel comfortable enough to go there, or if you just want to save some money and, just work out at home with dumbbells, it is all okay. I have been working out with mostly dumbbells during my past 6 months or so, and I have not seen any reduced gain. So just want to tell you that, and that it is possible. The main only important point is focus on the tension. Make sure that you're squeezing your glutes enough, because in this type of training, we're not using weights as a training variable, but we can amp up the intensity and just do progressively get harder by doing a little more harder sets, like moving on from double leg squats to single leg squats, etc., and so on. So just to make your exercise intensity harder. So I hope this was some helpful information. I hope you enjoyed this video as well, and see you on my next video.